Alright, today we're taking a look at the M1128 Wolfpack in War Thunder. Known for its mobility and firepower, this wheeled tank destroyer offers a unique playstyle in the US ground tree that combines speed, precision and devastating firepower. But how does it perform in 2024? Let's dive in and find out. First up, let's get a bit of history on the M1128 Wolfpack. Officially known as the M1128 Mobile Gun System, this vehicle was developed as part of the US Army's Striker family, introduced in the early 2000s. It was designed to provide forces with direct fire support in a lighter and more mobile package than traditional tanks. Armed with a 105mm M68 A1E4 cannon and mounted on an 8x8 wheel chassis, the M1128 was capable of engaging a variety of targets. Its mobility made it ideal for rapid deployment, but its relatively light armour meant it was vulnerable to heavy fire. While a promising concept, this vehicle faced criticism for its survivability and maintenance challenges, leading to its retirement in 2022. Now let's talk about how the M1128 performs in War Thunder. The Wolfpack is all about speed and firepower. Its 105mm cannon is fully stabilised and comes with excellent ammunition options, including the M900 APFS DS round, which can punch through even the toughest enemy armour. The vehicle's mobility is another standout feature, with its wheeled chassis allowing for rapid repositioning on most terrains. However, its lighter armour means you'll need to avoid direct engagement, instead focus on using your speed to flank enemies and engage from advantageous positions. In terms of other equipment, the Wolfpack also has common equipment for this BR, such as a decent amount of smoke grenades and a laser rangefinder, as well as a 7.62mm and 50 cal machine guns. It also has great thermal sights, for both the gunner and commander, which also have a decent selection of zoom for both sights. This vehicle also recently received adjustable suspension, allowing you to tilt the vehicle forwards or backwards, and raise or lower the overall suspension height. This is useful for firing from certain positions. And finally, the gun itself is auto-loaded from an 8-round carousel, which reloads in 7.5 seconds, with up to an additional 10 rounds in reserve. Let's take a quick look at how to maximise the Wolfpack's potential on different map types. First up with open maps. The Wolfpack thrives on open maps with open sightlines. Use its speed to quickly reach advantageous positions and snipe enemies from range, making use of the unmanned turret and ridge lines to minimise the effect of return fire. In tighter urban environments, stick to the side streets and flanking routes. Avoid head-on engagements and use your speed to ambush unsuspecting enemies, approaching from unexpected angles. Alternatively, if the map does have some good hull down spots, you can use those along with the unmanned turret. The vehicle's adjustable suspension can be an advantage here, allowing you to use higher cover that lower height vehicles cannot. Now let's break down the pros and cons of the M1128 Wolfpack. First up, its good mobility. The wheeled chassis allows for rapid repositioning and flanking opportunities. The 105mm cannon, along with the fantastic M900 rounds, can deal with most threats. The stabilised gun allows you to fire accurately on the move if required. It has the great thermals for the gunner and commander. It also has the modern fire control system, so the commander can fire the gun if the gunner is incapacitated. And finally, it has the adjustable suspension, so you can adjust the lean of the vehicle to allow you to use some unique firing angles. Then moving on to the cons, it has very light armour, it's vulnerable to almost anything that hits you, from autocannons to ATGMs, and obviously main battle tank shells. It does also have poor off-road performance on certain surfaces, the wheels can struggle on softer terrain. It also suffers from issues with firing angles. The gun itself has limited depression in some directions. Coupled with the height of the vehicle, this can make firing downwards difficult, requiring additional movement and use of the adjustable suspension. To get the most out of the M1128 Wolfpack, here are some tips. First would be to use your speed to get around the enemy's main force and engage from unexpected angles. Also, it's recommended to make use of the scouting feature. It's very useful for giving info to your teammates, and it's practically free spawn points in the match, along with the additional RP and SL rewards. Unless you have a particularly strong cooldown spot, it's recommended to move often to avoid getting caught by respawning players or revenge cast strikes. And finally, it's recommended to play the objective with its speed. It's great for capturing points, also it's great for supporting teammates and taking or defending key areas. So, is the M1128 Wolfpack worth picking up in 2024? If you have a US ground lineup in this BR range, it can be worth picking up on sale. With the M900 round, it can also be up-tiered and remain useful. Though you can of course get the exact same vehicle in the tech tree, just without the camo net and the RP and SR bonuses. If you do not currently have a high BR US lineup and are set on jumping in with a premium vehicle, this may not be the best first choice, as it lacks the flexibility of a main battle tank such as the M1 KVT or M1A1 clickbait. Though depending on sales, it does combine into a very good lineup with either of these vehicles. And that wraps up our look at the M1128 Wolfpack in War Thunder in 2024. Do you have this vehicle already, or is it on your radar to get? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification button for more content. Thanks for watching.